From the archives of Oxenford Academy, preserved against time, moths, and the vanity of kings, here lie the accounts of the Northern Wars, drawn from royal decrees, battlefield journals, and the memories of those who survived, and those who did not. Rivers divide nations. They mark borders, histories, and the limits of ambition. But sometimes, a river becomes something else. A boundary between hope and the inevitable. This is where the North attempted its first stand, where they believed Nilfgaard could be stopped, where belief met reality. Sintra had fallen, the lioness was dead, her people scattered. The northern kingdoms reeled, each too frightened or divided to act alone. Yet they knew the truth. If Nilfgaard crossed the Yaruga, nothing would stop them. And so, for the first time, their armies gathered together. Not out of unity, but out of fear. The Yaruga was the North's greatest ally, a deep, powerful river that carved the continent in two. If they held it, they could stop the empire. If they failed, all was lost. The northern strategy was simple: hold the northern bank, destroy any Nilfgaardian attempt to cross, bleed the empire before it reached the heartlands. They built earthworks, placed archers on high bluffs, stationed cavalry behind the lines for countercharge. They trusted the river, its width, its strength, its mercy. They believed Nilfgaard would struggle to cross. They were wrong. The empire had no intention of marching blindly into the river. For years, Nilfgaard had perfected river-crossing warfare. They built modular pontoons, fast, stable, and designed for rapid deployment. Behind them stood one of Nilfgaard's heaviest infantry cohorts, disciplined, fearless, and patient. The North watched the preparations and failed to understand what they meant. The assault began with arrows, thousands darkening the sky. The northern line held firm. They had prepared for this. What they were not prepared for was speed. Within minutes, the Empire had a floating spine stretching halfway across the Yaruga. The North answered with flame arrows. They struck true. Several pontoons burned. But the Empire had anticipated this. While the North focused on the bridge, Nilfgaard launched a second attack. They had crossed the river upstream under cover of fog, using shallow draft boats designed for stealth. The North was outmaneuvered before the main assault even began. With cavalry already behind them and heavy infantry now pushing across the river, the northern position collapsed inward. No strategy survives being surrounded. The northern armies fought bravely, but Nilfgaard fought with inevitability. The cohort advanced across the bridge like a black tide, shield to shield, blade to blade. The archers ran out of arrows. The pikemen lost their ground. The cavalry never even charged. It became a rout. The First Yaruga Crossing ended not in a battle, but in a lesson. The Empire had crossed the great river faster than any northern commander believed possible. The road to Sodden lay open. The river had been their hope. Now it was simply a reminder. What breaks kings is rarely force. It is the moment they realize their enemy cannot be stopped.